Winter, you gotta love it, right? The soft glow of holiday lights, the crispness in the air, the way the world gets quiet after a fresh snowfall. Yeah, it's all pretty great until you walk out to your car and find it buried under 2 feet of the white stuff. Suddenly, that peaceful winter wonderland feels a little less magical and a lot more like a chore. But hey, that's life in the snow belt for beautiful 1 minute, buried the next. The good news is, digging out doesn't have to be a back-breaking, soul-crushing ordeal. With a few simple tips and the right attitude, you can turn this frosty predicament into a surprisingly satisfying accomplishment. Alright, before we grab the tools and start hacking away, let's take a minute to talk safety. I know, I sound like your mother, but trust me, it's important. First things first, make sure you're dressed for the job. I'm talking warm layers, a good hat, gloves that actually let you move your fingers, and waterproof boots with decent traction. Remember, hypothermia doesn't care how tough you think you are. Next, take a look around your car. Is there a sheet of ice under that fluffy snowdrift? Is your neighbor's car parked so close you can smell what they had for breakfast? Clear a path first, so you've got room to work and solid footing to stand on. Now that you're all bundled up and safe, let's gather our weapons of snow destruction. You don't need anything fancy, just a few basic tools that'll get the job done right. First, a good snow brush, and I mean a real snow brush, not that dinky thing they gave you at the gas station. Look for one with a long handle and sturdy bristles that won't scratch your paint. Next, an ice scraper. The kind with a brass blade is great for thick ice, but be careful around your windshield wipers. And finally, a trusty snow shovel. You'll want one with a wide enough blade to move a decent amount of snow without killing your back. We're going to tackle this thing like we're painting a house. Start at the top and work our way down. First up, the roof. Get as much snow off as you can, using long, sweeping motions with your brush. Now you might be thinking, who cares about the roof? It's just gonna blow off anyway. Well, that snow has to go somewhere, and I'd rather have it on the ground than on my windshield while I'm driving down the road. Plus, a heavy load of snow on your roof can put extra stress on your car. Once the roof's clear, move on to the windows. This is where that ice scraper comes in handy. Start with your windshield, working your way from the center out to the edges. Don't forget your side and rear windows and your mirrors too. Visibility is key, people. Chapter 4. Don't forget the nooks and crannies. With the roof and windows taken care of, it's time to show some love to the hood, trunk, and lights. These areas are often overlooked, but they can collect a surprising amount of snow and ice. Use your snow brush to clear off the hood and trunk, paying close attention to the area around your windshield wipers. Snow and ice buildup here can prevent them from working properly, and nobody wants to deal with streaky wipers in a snowstorm. Then give your headlights and taillights a quick once-over. Clear lenses mean you can see and be seen, which is crucial when driving in snowy conditions. Chapter 5. Liberate your tires. Now let's talk tires. These bad boys are your only point of contact with the road, so we gotta make sure they're free and clear of any snow or ice buildup. Use your shovel or your boot to clear out the wheel wells, then give the tires themselves a good once-over with the snow brush. Pay close attention to the treads. Packed snow can reduce your traction and make it harder to steer and brake. Alright, we're in the home stretch. If you're dealing with stubborn ice on your windows or windshield, now's the time to break out the de-icer spray. This stuff is like magic in a can. Just spray it on, let it sit for a minute, and watch the ice melt away. But a word of caution, de-icer can damage your car's paint, so use it sparingly and avoid getting it on any painted surfaces. Chapter 7. Final once-over. With the snow and ice cleared away, your car should be looking pretty good. But before you hit the road, there's one last thing to do. Fire up the engine and let it warm up for a few minutes. This will give the defroster a chance to do its thing and melt any remaining ice on your windows. While you're waiting, give your mirrors, headlights, and taillights one final check to make sure they're clean and clear. And that's it. You've successfully conquered the snow monster and liberated your car from its icy prison. And that's it. By following these simple steps, you'll have a snow-free car in no time and stay safe on the roads this winter. Remember, a little preparation and the right attitude can go a long way. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more winter tips. Stay warm, drive safe, and we'll see you in the next video.